Hey everybody, I am in a state of like tears, happiness. I just have so much going on through my mind right now. I'm so proud of my baby for coming back of his first deployment in the Navy. But I couldn't be there because I can't travel by myself right now and everything. It's just a little more expensive since I'm living within a budget as far as getting to California with a caregiver or with a family member and that plane ticket, my plane ticket, and luggage and this and that. But in all things, we give thanks because His grace and His mercy endureth forever. He knows all things. So I have to trust that my absence was for a reason. And it's okay. Because everybody knows I would have been there. I have been doing better with my exercises and my rehab and my strengthening and my stretching. Um, the fasting is working some. I did go off kilter a little bit with my birthday. So I'm getting my eating back on point, get a little more of that sugar up out of that diet so that your body isn't seeking those things, mucus, sugar, those kind of things, all the stuff that Dr. Sebi preaches about or taught us about is what we really have to remember is keeping certain things out of our body, keeping your body at an alkaline state, like all these different things that I've learned over the years from my friends. Chanel, for one, um, with the alkaline state and everything. Um, it's really helping me not to feel like I'm on like such a decline anymore. Like, if anything, I have more hope. I'm driven. Um, and so I just wanted to make sure I made a video because I haven't been on my YouTube channel in a second. And I needed to make an update. I had made a couple of videos to actually post, but like I needed to edit them. And then it didn't happen. So I'm sorry for that. And I am just ready for this video to go live and stay live. I know they can't stay live for 6 hours, so they'll stay live for like 30 minutes or so, and then they'll not be live, thinking that, okay, it's going to be another hour or two. So I can't wait for the feed where we actually see everyone manning the rails. They come down, they're meeting their family, they're hugging, they're crying. Because this deployment was 8 months long. My baby has been through some stuff. Like, I know that deployments have been a little bit longer since I've gotten out anyway. Deployments are no longer just 6 months, I believe. That is the fact. I did do a 7 month myself, but I was a Marine. I was on an amphib. So my Marine Expeditionary Unit that we carried over got extended for a month. So we got extended for a month. So we ended up doing 7. They did threaten 8, but it didn't happen. And so 8 months out to sea. He did boot camp during COVID. One of the first or second divisions. I mean, I think it was the first division right after they had the whole, like, have the really strong restrictions. And they had 2 weeks of no boot camp material, no nothing. Like they could exercise in the ship that they were in. It was like a pretty much almost a mercy ship, almost like they had to um, be separated from everyone else for 2 weeks. No phone. They took all their phones. So no phone. These kids are a YouTube, TikTok watching, making, and everything generation. So you take the phone, like, unless they practiced before they got there, you take their phone. They can only eat, sleep, exercise, pray, and read their Bible. Pretty much jail. I mean, that's what jail sounds like, right? I think that's what jail is. So, they had jail for 2 weeks, but signed up to serve their country. But they knew that after that, they would go through some training that would teach them how to serve our country, right? And that actually is, I think, not as long as it used to be. Something weird, and so it ended up being about the same time I was there anyway. So after that, get to school, got to quarantine for 2 weeks. Every duty station they hit, they had to quarantine for 2 weeks before they hit something else and did their next mission. And then school, and then command, and then not knowing what was ahead of them. You know, you're like, well, each place they had everything they needed. And that's what we need to survive, yes, our Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But in every state, it was a different battle, right? So they didn't know what to expect. So I give it up to anyone who went through what I just explained, or anyone's children or grandchildren that went through anything I just explained, from 2020 until now, including a first deployment finish and everything. I'm talking about all of this stuff back to back to back, because workups come before. If you're in the military, you know what I'm talking about. Or you were in the Navy, you know what I'm talking about, before workups, military training before you actually do your job or your mission. So 2 months here, 1 month here, 8 weeks here, this, you know, so you were already away from your family a lot. So I'm talking about when I say y'all are the strongest people on earth, okay, right now. And I have to applaud you. You are people to look up to, because it only takes someone who is strong and resilient to make it through that. And I don't even know, there's not enough praise to give you guys. It's just not. But I want somebody to hear this, even if you have to take a snippet of what I said and take it off this 7-minute video and put it out to the world and say, someone applauded you for achievements that other people just gaff off like, oh, they did that, whatever. Like, appreciation has gone downhill. Revaluing something has gone downhill, and then making it vocal to the person or people how special they are. It's needed. My oldest son has brought, some vocal stuff to my attention. Being vocal about the things that you like, you don't like, that you find special about someone and things like that. Vocalize it. And I just give a big bravo Zulu to everyone aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln who completed their first deployment, their 5th deployment, any kind of deployment that you've just completed. Bravo Zulu. And I hope everyone has a great day. I'll be back to talk about my health next time.